first FUT Champions weekend is here, and we all want the best result possible for better rewards and ways to upgrade our team. But today we are going to give you the easiest ways to get more wins in FUT Champs, with one method guaranteeing an extra 1 to 2 wins per weekend. I do want to give a massive shout out to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring today's video, allowing us to continue making videos to help you get better at FIFA. We'll speak about them more later on. When I first started playing FIFA a few years ago and struggling to reach the highest ranks, I was asking myself why? What am I doing wrong? But one of the things that I noticed is that I was only ever playing one formation and one tactic. Unfortunately, that just doesn't work. I'm not asking you to change tactic every single game, but what I am asking you to do is to utilize game plans. This way you can have something for every single scenario. Having those 4 tactics means you can have a tactic to start the game with, something to see out the game with, something where you want to put on a little bit more pressure, and then a tactic where you really need to throw every man and their dog forward. So to create these tactics, you can take inspiration from videos that I've made on tactics, or you can completely make your own. It does go without saying that having the best meta team on FIFA gives you the best possible chance of winning. Things like making sure you have a centre-back who can defend, who is quick, decent on the turn, a midfielder who can dribble and distribute passes and has good work rates, and then an attacker that's quick and nimble, maybe one that is big and strong as well, but mixing them together, making sure that you follow the best possible way. I will say though, you can ignore the meta, you just know that it is a little bit harder for yourselves, but for you, you've clicked on this video to get the easiest way to win games in FUT Champions, so following the meta does that. Moving into gameplay, following the meta playstyles also in turn gets you more wins. When you get inside the 18-yard box, shoot across your body for simple finishes. Look for over-the-top through balls to hit on the counter. Make sure you have the power shot nailed down to beat those players that are playing drop back. Having those tools in your arsenal in turn makes it easier. There are different ways to attack though on FIFA. Do not do the same method every single time. It gets boring, repetitive, and way too easy for the opponent to read. So we want to look to cross the ball, play over the top, play possession, look for quick tick attacker. Whatever it may be, make sure you are mixing up every single attack to keep the opponent guessing. This way, the opponent is sat there every single time thinking, how on earth do I defend against this person? Speaking of defending, Surfshark VPN can defend you from all the big companies and cyber criminals trying to take your online data. Surfshark is a VPN app or web extension that lets you place your phone or laptop anywhere in the world. It encrypts all of your data, meaning all of your private information, photos, addresses, and so on is safe. But the biggest W for me is the ability to watch content from other countries. Nothing absolutely triggers me more than seeing this is blocked in your region. But with Surfshark VPN, I can take myself virtually anywhere in the world to see this content. With over 3,200 servers in 95 countries, we can unblock sports content being shown in specific countries. And for the UK viewers, US Netflix is better than ours. It sucks, I know. But we can take ourselves over to America and bang, we have so many more options. And for those of you that simply just wish to block ads or simply hide your identity while surfing the web, Surfshark VPN can do that for you as well, with an unlimited number of devices on one account as well. If you need a VPN, head over to Surfshark and use code ANALYST to get 83% off plus 3 extra months for free. They do offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's absolutely no risk for trying it out. A link is in the description, which will take you straight over. So the method you've all been waiting for, how can you get 1 to 2 wins extra minimum in Weekend League? Well, the way you can do this is by leaving your games later in the weekend. Sunday, if you're here in the UK. The reason for that is that people are in a rush to finish their games before they go back to work, meaning rage quits are more prominent. You go 1 or 2-0 up, next thing you know, they've left, they've gone. Earlier on in the weekend, you don't get them as easily. Speaking of that though, there is another way to win more games in FUT Champs, and that's to take regular breaks and intervals. Playing 3 games in one session at most helps you keep focused, concentrated, and getting the best possible performance out of yourself. However, I will say it is easier said than done if you've got family, work commitments, whatever it may be. I do completely understand that. Saying all of this though, you do need to ensure that you are practicing during the week in the build-up to FUT Champions. You're not going to get more wins in FUT Champs if you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Make sure you are working on your weaknesses throughout the week to get better. Some of the most common areas that people need to focus on is right stick switching, skill moves, being clinical in front of goal, and having the ability to see out a game and seeing out that lead. So ensure that you take all of your practice into the division rivals and the skill games arena during the week, ready for the weekend. Another way to get more wins is to ensure that you're using 5 subs. And you forgot about that one, didn't you? We now have 5 subs available on FIFA 23 Ultimate Team, which is absolutely crazy. Make sure we use them. Some subs I would recommend are Muriel, Werner, Danjuma, Mendes, and Lema. So thanks to Surfshark VPN for sponsoring this video. Make sure you click the link in the description. And if you need to know how to defend on FIFA 23, click this video here.